there, Bula. Good evening, everybody. Well, I hope that my voice holds out. If you all cannot hear me very well, let me know and we'll resume this. This was another reason why last night I didn't hop on. I'd actually lost my voice along with other guests coming in. It was sort of a surprise visit and they stayed longer. So let me know if you all can hear me. In the meantime, I'm going to go on and do our invites. So let's all get our invite started. And let's begin our part 2 of 3 session, balancing the yin and the yang. And let me know if you all have any questions, any comments, please leave them here. And again, thank you for forgiving me for being so late on the part 2, but you know, things that cannot be helped. And visitors that, you know, last time I had a guest in the shop, I was going back and forth to finish the video and to help the guest in the shop. So I didn't want to do all that way last night. And then didn't know how long my voice would hold out. And therefore I opted to postpone it. So let's see how my voice holds out tonight. I'm not sick at all. Like, I have no cold, I have no flu. There's been a lot of people in the shop. And I have been chatting. You all know I'm a talker. I talk all the time, obviously. And it has not affected me, but I guess just repeating the same thing, well, not really the same thing, but yes, because we have a mission and we have a message that I want to get out to people. So it's kind of an over and over and over, excuse me, for all of our guests over the past few days. So anyway, thank you for being patient with me. Thank you for all of your amazing input, all of your amazing support, everything that you all have done. Thank you for all of your amazingness. I see somebody watching. I don't know who you are, but thank you. If you're watching, please let me know if you can hear me okay, if my voice is coming through, if it is worth you all to listen to this video because of my voice. So whoever is on here watching, please let me know. And I have the balancing the yin and the yang of serenading going on for you all, because that was an appropriate tunes, if you will. Therefore, we are being mesmerized. Yay. So do your invites and let me know. Let me know if you have any questions. Let me know if you have anything whatsoever. Comments are welcome. Input. Jamie Quinn, how are you doing? Thank you for joining. And let me know, please, can you hear me? Is my voice okay? Is it worth are you having to strain your ears? I mean, I feel great. It's just, like I said, it's so weird from all the talking that I've been doing, I suppose. Anyway, let me know. There's so much going on. It's slow season over here, but it's been great over here at Breath of Green because we get to get all the kinks worked out in the winter time, so we can be ready for the amazing spring and summer. I cannot wait to have our re-grand opening in the summertime, in which we are bringing our amazing Fijian friends in to have a kava ceremony and to have some other fun things, fun for all the family, your kids, your furry kids, everybody. Come on aboard over here. I'll keep you posted on that, on the different things that will be happening. In the meantime, how was your amazing day? This is a tasteful, amazing Thursday afternoon. So what did you all do to make the world a brighter place today? Let me know what made your world go around. And also, again, let me know if you are able to hear me. Okay, let's see. Let's got our invites on. All right, I know it's a little bit late this evening, but Had a few errands to run, stayed open a little bit later because it is Thursday night. Therefore, wanted to get all of the amazing people helped that we could help today. All right, so let me know what you all did today. Okay, so that is it for our invites. I hope that this music was serenading enough for you. Brenda, hello Brenda, how are you doing? Brenda, can you hear me? Is my voice okay? Is it going to suffice through the evening? I've been taking lots of ginger, eating lots of ginger, turmeric, doing my shots, gargling with salt water, eating honey. Yes, I'm doing all that. Just still had to talk a lot today. Had several visitors, which was very good, very, very good. So I'm very pleased with the market over here. A shop like this with our ministry that we have going on and with our mission outreach program and it being all organic and totally in a non-organic town. Of course, we do have some lovely health food stores. We have one health food store, plus we have Country Mart and Price Chopper that has some great things in there. So this kind of shop, opening it up and introducing it to the Branson area, you know, to reach the masses of the tourism, was a make it or break it kind of shop, meaning in this area, this shop was either going to go belly up, like what the heck you think you're doing? Hey, Janet, so good to see you. Everybody give Janet a hello. She's our hypnotherapist. So like I said, the shop would make it or break it in a place like this. And it is being very well receptive. I am so overjoyed. I am so thankful and so much in gratitude that people are wanting this type of shop here. They are so receptive and they are like, oh my goodness, I'm so glad that you are here. Oh my goodness, now us locals have a place to go and hang out. Oh my goodness, we can bring our kids. And then the tourists are loving it. They're like, oh wow, we are, you know, we're trying to find good, healthier places to eat and get good, healthy products. Wow, we found the great place. And we've had repeat tourists that come in and we have a lot of stuff going on the kids' chalkboard. Well, hold on, you can't hear it. Or, you know, of course you can't hear it. Anyway, we've had a lot of activity going on at the Kids Corner, Rainbow Warriors Corner. A lot of people coming in to make their mark on the board. So thank you all for coming in. If you all are tuning in from Breath of Green, we'll be posting this over there as well. So anyway, I'm just very overjoyed. I'm very excited about what the future will be bringing for the shop because it is just being very well received. And especially with all of our you can hear? Hi, Chase. How are you? Love you, Chase. Yes, your little toy is left over here in the shop. It's safe and sound with me. So next time that your nanny gets over here, then we will send it her way to give to you, Chase. So it's such a joy to see you. I'm so glad that you come to see me whenever you do, Chase. Chase loves to inhale, by the way. Chase comes on and he loves to do the oxygen. So bring your kids over here to get some good inhalation going through their body. Okay, so anyway, like I said, I'm just so overjoyed with all of the warm wishes, all of the welcome wishes, all of the peace and harmony, and people just love it. Jim, how are you? It's so good to see you on here. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Jim has a great company, a great product that he promotes that's skincare, which goes hand in hand with the skincare line that I'm bringing out. But theirs has been out for a long time as a company based out of Australia called My Essence. So Jim has some really unique products. Jim, feel free to post your information on here for all to see. You might want to hit Jim up. They also have a new soap line and new laundry detergent line that has just come out. So ask Jim about all of the products that he has with My Essence. Jim, go ahead and tune in on here. Oh, Chase, Janet says to tell you hi. Okay, that's fun. All right, well, we will have this video set to a minimum, obviously. So do you all have any questions about episode 1? How many of you saw episode 1? Was anybody on here episode 1 about the yin and the yang? Let me know. If not, go back and watch episode 1. And you will know what we're talking about, balancing the yin and the yang. And so I don't want to repeat myself from episode 1 because obviously my voice. So I want to get right to everything. So, wow, life is a journey. Life is a beautiful journey. It's an experience. It's a learning experience. Every day we're learning. Every day we're growing, right? Oh, hold on. Chase is on here. Whoa, whoa, Chase and Tony, how many of you are in here? We got to do our happy song. What am I thinking about? Oh, my goodness, Chase. Hope you're still on here. Chase, let's get it going with me. Come on, Chase, let's go. What time is it? Woo! The time is, oh, hold on. Where did it go? Now time. The time is always now, so you know what that means. We're zippy, 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 zappy, 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 H-A-P-P-Y. We're happy, woo! Let's do it again. And we're zippy, 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 zappy, 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 H-A-P-P-Y. We're happy, woohoo! We're happy. And the third time. We're zippy, 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 zappy, 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 H-A-P-P-Y. We're happy, woohoo! I'm happy, you're happy, we're all happy because every little cell in our body's happy. Every little cell in our body's well. Every little cell in our body's healthy. Every little cell in our body's well. We feel so good. You feel so well because every little cell in your body's well. Yes. Okay, so keep that to a minimum tonight, obviously, because that's a strain on my throat. Wow, this is really fun. Okay, back to, pardon me, back to balancing the yin and the yang. So we talked about, well, go back to episode 1 and find out what we talked about, okay? So now we have Natasha Coleman. It's so good to see you, Natasha. How are you and Danny doing? And how is your lovely baking business going, Natasha? Feel free to post anything in the group. So balancing of the yin and the yang means, remember I told you that there is a balance and harmony, and life is just a journey, and it's up and down, and all around, and we just learn and we grow and we share and we grow. And what this group is about, the Art of Health Restoration, and what we have our retreats is all about sharing. So please share in your group, share your thoughts, share your messages, share questions, ask questions. What happens in the group stays in the group. Therefore, the things that are shared outside of the group are the videos, because I have them set to share. So we want the videos to go everywhere. So please, if you know somebody that can benefit from these videos, or if you just want to share it, please share these videos with the world. I'm not the all-knowing end-all be-all. However, these have been able to help a lot of people because I get feedback, and I know that they watch the videos, and I know that the videos are working and helping other people to understand their own self and to heal on their own journey. So please share these. Janet, bump up your vitamin C for your throat. Yes, definitely. I've been doing that. I've got to get more tonight. It's just talking. I'm just going to have to lay low tomorrow and just let everybody know that I'll send you an email about the missions of the shop. That's what I'll do tomorrow when people come in. So anyway, we know that there's a lot of things going on in the world, obviously. Now, the statement was posed to me the other day, and I found it quite interesting, especially the source that it came from. And I was kind of in, huh? Did you really just say that? But it's okay. Everybody has their opinion, their insights, their understanding of certain things. So the thought was presented to me. Well, you know, everybody, you have to understand, everybody is on this planet, and everybody means to do well, and everybody is just trying to live and trying to make a living and just trying to help one another. Okay, hey Brianna, my favorite amazing bartender that fixed me organic drinks. Thank you so much, Brianna. You're so amazing. So Brianna is such a cute little girl. Well, she's not a little girl. I'm sorry, Brianna, you're not a little girl. Yeah, she's just so cute, though. I can fit her in my suitcase and take her back to Fiji with me, and that's, you know, she's just too cute. She's definitely a grown woman. She's not a little girl. So Brianna, love you. So anyway, goodness, Brianna, let me know if you're working tonight. I'll walk right over there. So when that subject was presented to me in the way that it was presented, and I've spoke on this subject in the past, and a good mentor friend of mine, we talk about it all the time. Well, not all the time. Well, we talk about it often, pretty much every time we speak. My awesome mentor, Marie Haygood, she'll definitely resonate with this because of what we talk about. So whenever this person told me that, you know, people are just living, and we shouldn't knock anybody else, and we shouldn't judge other people, and we shouldn't get in people's way, and we shouldn't do this or do that or do that, because they're just living, and everybody just really wants to do good, and everybody's finding their way in life, and everybody just wants to try to do good. Okay, first of all, let me start by saying, is absolutely correct. We shouldn't go around judging people. Absolutely not. You get a fruit, you judge a tree by the fruits that it gives out, right? And so you can tell if it's a bad fruit or a good fruit. Okay, with that being said, sure enough, there are a lot of people that are figuring their journey out in life, and they really mean no harm. And they are floating through here, figuring things out, and they just want to be good. And that's great. That is awesome. I believe that we are here to help those to grow and get stronger, and help them to understand that things aren't as bad as they appear to be, and it's not the end of your world. It's, you know, maybe the end of your world as you know it, but there are so many other things to learn and grow from. And so that's the purpose of this group as well, and the purpose of our retreats in Fiji with the Art of Health Restoration. So whenever those statements were said, I had to hold back my smugness, if you will, because I have to understand where people are with what they have, information that's presented to them. And for the most of it, that those could very well be very true statements. However, we all know what's going on in this world. And we talked last episode about the yin and the yang, and how evil and good were created all at the same time. They're here for balance. Am I saying that evil is good and it's good for us? No. However, when we're presented with trials, it can make us much stronger. It can make us grow. It can help us mold us into creatures and beings that we never thought that we could be, that is so much better for our highest and best. And I learned a lot from Janet, my hypnotherapist. Well, she'll be your hypnotherapist too. She has some really great insight on how to look at things and how to analyze situations. Kermit, it's so good to see you. I'm so happy that you are on here. I'm so happy that we share a lot of things together, and so happy that you keep things real and keep things pure. So thank you very much, Kermit. So anyway, back to my program. There are a lot of people that are trying. Well, my definition of trying is not doing, because, you know, trying is you either do it or you don't. I mean, you can try to drive the car. You can attempt to drive the car. We'll go into that in different details. Howdy, says Kermit. I hope you all can still understand me. I hope my voice is okay. So, with the whole system of the good and the evil being presented at the same time, because if we had only good, there would be nothing to balance that out, and everybody would be in robotic mode, right? If we had only bad, then it would just be a chaos upside down world, like as if it's not a chaos upside down world right now. So remember that it is upside down and it is backwards. So everything that you've been taught, you should relearn other things, because everything is actually a mirror, or is hiding behind smoke and fog, or it is simply the reverse of what it is being presented. So definitely research the research and study and test all the spirits, all of them. Kermit, you shouldn't be stressing it. We all would understand. Awesome. So whenever, how can I say this in a tactful way? Okay, well, let's just go back to some analogies with different companies. Sometimes we're not the one to learn the lesson. Our job is to be the lighthouse to help others not crash into the rocks on the shoreline. I like that, Janet. See, Janet has a lot of words of wisdom. She's very, very good at that. And so, see, teachers need teaching and healers need healing, and we're always learning from other people. So let me give you an analogy of creatures and entities and beings being on this planet for not good reasons, because things are on this planet to destroy it, which is why, if you're Bible readers, even if you're not godly people, it doesn't matter, because the simple fact of the matter is there are destroyers of the planet. For those of you Christians, read Revelation. I actually have that Revelation posted on fuelforthebody.net. And in Revelation, this is what it says, and it comes back to our Cree Indians motto, or, the Rainbow Warriors motto, should I say. And so in Revelation, let me find it here so I can quote it correctly. Revelation 11:18. The nations raged, but your wrath came, and the time for the deed to be judged, time for the dead to be judged, and for rewarding your servants, the prophets and saints, and those who fear your name, both small and great, and for destroying the destroyers of the earth. Get it? Remember, there's a time and place for everything, and that's what the Rainbow Warriors is all about, being the destroyers of the earth, meaning there are people out there destroying the earth. And so what their motto is, which is we've adopted because we are the Rainbow Warriors, we are not elected, we are not selected by a group of people, we are chosen by the earth, and we choose the earth, okay? So when the earth is ravaged and the animals are dying, a new tribe of people shall come unto the earth from many colors, classes, creeds, and who by their actions and deeds shall make the earth green again. They will be known as the warriors of the rainbow. The leaders of the people would be chosen in the old way, not by their political party, or who could speak the loudest, boast the most, or by name calling or mudslinging, but they would be chosen by those whose actions spoke the loudest. Actions speak so much louder than words. Oh my goodness, I stress this all the time. You can say anything, you can put anything on paper, but when your actions follow through with that, it is solid. When your actions speak different of what your word is saying, that is solid, that is profound. You've heard the saying, you're doing things so loudly, I can't hear anything that you've said, because your actions are so loud and so strong. Those who demonstrated their love, wisdom, and courage, and those who showed that they could and did work for the good of all, would be chosen as the leaders or chiefs. They would be chosen by their quality and not the amount of money they had obtained. Like the thoughtful and devoted ancient chiefs, they would understand the people with love, and they would see their young were educated with love and wisdom of their surroundings. They would show them that miracles can be accomplished to heal this world of all of its ills and to restore it to the health and beauty. The task of these warriors of the rainbow are many and great. They will be terrified. There will be terrifying mountains of ignorance to conquer, and they shall find prejudice and hatred all over the place. They must be dedicated, unwavering in their strength, and the strongest of heart. They will find willing hearts and minds that will follow them on this road of returning Mother Earth to beauty and plenty once more. And that is a creed taken, or that is a statement taken from the Cree Indians. Kermit, stewards of the earth, absolutely. Would rather see a sermon than hear one. Right, exactly. I know, right, Janet? So with that being said, certain people are on this planet to destroy it. They're on the planet to not only destroy the planet, but destroy your steadfast, to destroy your spirit, to destroy your thinking, and destroy your logic. There are people out here I mean, look around, you see it happening, but we don't want to admit it. And some people just think everybody's just trying to make a living, and everybody just really wants to be good in their own right. Hey, okay, well, I'm sorry, but what about Nestle Corporation? Are they really here for the benefit of the planet? Are they really, Kelly? I mean, Jackie, Kelly's hydration station. Oh, I missed you so. I missed you so. Come see me, sister. So wouldn't it make sense that you see companies like Monsanto, Bayer, Nestle, these people are destroying the planet. They're destroying your wealth. The planet is your wealth. And they are being greedy whoremongers. They are being nasty unstewards of the earth. They do not care. Then there are others that are walking out here preaching lies because they want you to be steered in the wrong direction. Or they have businesses that are run by nothing but dirty laundry, if you know what I mean, dirty hands. Or they have created businesses with not pure intentions. They created a business because, hey, it makes us a lot of money. It just so happens we have a good, healthy, pretty okay product, but that's not why we made the business, which is why the pure integrity seal, that seal right back there, that one right there with all the hearts, that's why we created that in 2013, to follow the money trails, to find out why these businesses created their product, why they got into the industry. Did you do it just to be greedy and make a lot of money at the expense of non-education and not letting the world know how they can actually heal their bodies with real wholesome foods? Okay, did you do that? Or were you really doing it for the betterment of the planet and for the betterment of people and humankind? And there are a lot of companies that do just that, which is why they have the Pure Integrity Seal. And there's a lot of big companies that are doing just that. They don't have the Pure Integrity Seal yet because it's still in its baby stages and growing. But it's growing very nicely because we're, in Fiji, and now we're contracted in Africa. So I'm super excited about that. So anyway, back to the yin and the yang. So we know that there are a set of people. Are they people? Are they creatures? What are they? We don't know. They're spirits, they're beings. We're all spiritual beings encountering a human experience. That's what we all are. However, there are these beings that do not have your best health and interest, that do not have your peace of mind and interest, that does not have the health of the planet and interest. Therefore, they are not on this planet to try to make a living and to try to do good and to just be in their own lot in life. It's greed, very much so. And here's a point in case. I mean, hey, we have to welcome everything because, again, the yin and the yang makes the strong stronger, okay? And those that pull out their daggers and start throwing them, I'm not saying throwing it at literal people, but throwing it at the spirits, throwing them at the spirits that are ravaging the earth, okay? So when storms come and it brews and everything erupts, get your armor shields on and just start throwing daggers into the darkness, because that's where they need to go. Throw your fiery daggers into the darkness so you can shed light on the subject, okay? And so, I'll share this little story because it really just made me, oh my goodness, this is all about the yin and the yang. There's people that will steal your ideas too. Okay, fine. I have this guest in here. I've been visiting for a month because I'm so passionate. I want everybody to know what we're doing and the future things that are coming, which we've been advertising for the Salt Cave for quite some time. It just takes time to get all of these things in place. And I'll be damned. I'll be damned. That's all I have to say. I suspected a couple of things as we started conversing, and they were a regular customer, if you will, a guest in the shop. Got a few things, but just a lot of questions. Damned if they didn't just walk away with what we just told them and are implementing that very thing here because they have a lot of money. Okay, so they know they can make a lot of dollars off of it. Well, I'm just doing it the organic way. Not cool. Not cool at all. But that's part of the balancing act, right? So throw love into the darkness. They will be the one who is changed. Yes, absolutely. I've seen that happen so many times, Janet. I put that to the test a year ago. Oh, I put it to the test ever since then. I've always put it to the, but I really put that to the test about a year ago. So anyway, like I said, it was a balancing act for me. Light destroys the darkness. Always light destroys the darkness. Absolutely. And, you know, which is why we always project love and light. And so that for me is a balancing act that I'm doing. Okay, well, they want to do this, you know, yeah, disappointed, not cool. You know, we just want to help humanity. We just want to get the message out there. Well, there's one thing, that they're not going to take our message, won't take the pure integrity seal, won't take the love, happy, be pure. And this is just a side effect of our mission that's right here at Breath of Green. The main reason why this is open is to get that seal out to the public and to get our mission of the Rainbow Warriors out to the public so everybody will know how to be a warrior and how to protect the planet in a very ecological, logical, and make sense kind of way, okay? And so that's what we do, is to teach others. So I take that and I'm going to rise above that. I've got my heart daggers out. I've got my light daggers out. I'm just going to dart them, just like Janet says, you know, throw love into the darkness, throw hearts into the darkness. And that's what I'm going to be doing. But it's without that, you know, others may not be able to see the pure intentions of certain things, right? So in order to have non-robotic motives, not that I have robotic motives at all, but I'm just saying, in order for everybody not to be alike, we have to always put our armor of love on, our shield of love, which is an armor and an energy source of God, which is what I was talking about the other day. We all have godly powers that it has instilled, invested in us. And so whenever we realize this, we can understand how the universal language works. And we can understand that there was a reason that the evil was created. Obviously, it was created somewhere. It just was, and it just is. And that exists on this planet Earth. That exists in the universe. And so remember, there is a spiritual battle always going on. You may not can see it in flesh and blood, but there are evil entities. There are creatures, there are beings that are here to shatter you, that are here to shatter me, that are here to shatter anything that is good and well and light. So the statement that was presented, I somewhat a fourth of the way agree with that. Like I said, there are certain people that are just, you know, trying to find their way in life, and that's great, and we're here to help you find all of that out. But there are a lot of others, and there's a lot of good in the world. Don't get me wrong, there's a lot of good people. There are a lot of amazing, pleasant, wonderful people and healers and teachers and like every one of you all. And nobody is better than anybody. However, we are better than the darkness. We are lighter than the darkness. We are wiser than the darkness because we can see the light, okay? And so that's what makes it so beautiful, is that whenever we really rise on this higher plane, we can really see everything that is really going on. Sometimes we get blinded. Sometimes we get shields put over our own eyes because maybe we can't see it because it's very close to our heart at the moment, or maybe we can't see it because we're blinded by our own light that may be shining into our eyes, or maybe our emotions are taken over instead of our heart language. So, you know, there's some things that can get a little bit confusing and a little bit messed up, but for the most of it, it is a balancing act. And it is up to us light workers and the rainbow warriors, or the warriors of the rainbow, to find that balance and to be the destroyers of the planet. But we destroy them with love and kindness and peace. Now, yes, there is a time for different things. I understand that, and I preached that to you all before. So there's a time for every different situation. So anyway, I'll wrap this up in about 5 minutes here. So when we realize that there is good and there is evil, And evil does exist in this world. Greed exists in this world. When we realize this, we will be able to see much further. But we should be very careful. Instead of just calling it evil, just understand mankind created the negative and destructive energy. As light workers, we have to ground the light to preserve Earth. Yes, absolutely. Mankind messed a lot of things up, if you will. And that all came, with the first fall of the glorious, beautiful angel. Yes, indeed. And that came at the beginning of time, that there was all of this battle going on even before human beings were created. And there's so much more to learn. There's so much more to know. But I personally believe there's so many more entities out there that there's a few of them that helped in our creation. And we could get on that in another subject because tonight we're talking about the yin and the yang. Hello, Hussein. It's so good to see you on here. Thanks for tuning in. Much love to you and your amazing other half. Janet, yes, free will. Absolutely, free will, always. And whenever we recognize that there are a lot of good people in this world, but when we also recognize that there is darkness roaming among us, they may very well be in this human form because that's how they manifest. That's how they get into the inside. And therefore, it is very important for us to distinguish what is making the darkness go around. And we'll have a part 3 to discuss more about what makes the darkness go around and how you can overcome it, and how the darkness actually convolutes your brain and how it gets into your brain and creates bad energy, bad thoughts, negative thoughts. Hey, it happens to the best of us too. And some of these creatures, especially when you have a haunted building, sometimes things just kind of go, but hey, we've got some good spirits in here. We've done a lot of cleansing in here, and I'm really happy with the spirits that are in here abiding with me. And they talk to me every now and then, come back in the morning and say hi, and before I leave at night, talk to them a little bit. So anyway, does anybody have any questions about balancing the yin and the yang and what the yin and the yang means? Helen, how are you? Mwah, mwah, mwah. So great to see you. Is Tony on? Cannot wait to see you two. Get on over here. I am awaiting. Tony, tell honey to get over here now. Tell her, tell her, tell her. So anyway, does anybody have any questions about this deeper diving discussion? Does anybody have any thoughts? Janet has a lot of thoughts. I really appreciate Janet's input. She has lots of words of wisdom to share. Does anybody have any questions about what we're discussing? Does anybody have any reservations? Thoughts, questions, reservations, comments, anything? Let me know. Helen, I am. Tony, I love you. Hey, go back into the beginning and do the zippy, 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 zappy, 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 H-A-P-P-Y. We're happy, woohoo! So Tony, go back on there and sing the happy song with us all. Tony is such an amazing trooper. Oh, love that little guy. Love all the little guys. Love all the little kids. Tony, come on over here so you can chalk on the chalkboard and inhale the good stuff. Oh, how awesome would that be? So anyway, does anybody have any questions about the yin and the yang? How to notice the darkness, how to recognize their tactics, and how both sides make your world go around. Like I said, I'm not putting any light, I'm putting a lot of light out there, but I'm not taking the darkness to be a great thing at all. It is a sad thing, and it is a dark entities, a lot of beings at work there. However, again, it keeps us looking at things in perspective, and it helps us to understand more. We are aware, the more we can be, the more we are aware, the more we can be prepared. Absolutely. The more you know, then the more you know. And that's what this ministry shop is all about. That's what the art of health restoration is all about, to restore your body, mind, and spirit, to always be aware, to gain more knowledge so you can share more knowledge. And so the more you know, and the more power that you have, right? And, you know, I just get stronger each time. Different storms come my way, and it's just like, well, okay. I missed that one. Oh, that's a good lesson. I need to take notes of that one because, yep, I missed that one before. So, oh, thank you, God, for presenting this to me again. Okay, I'm going to put it in my head now. So, and then sometimes, that happens to me. Oh my gosh, I must be a poor teacher. I just can't get that right. You know, sometimes we have those little down moments for about 5 minutes. So, you know, it's okay. It's okay to have down moments. It's okay to be in awe and wonder. It's definitely okay, but pull ourselves out of it and learn from our experiences, learn from everything that is being presented to us, right? Oh, are you all still on here? I hope I did not. It looked like it froze up. Oh, okay, are you there? Okay, who else is on here? Berta, hey, how's Lily? Is Lily on here? Do I see Lily? I want to come see your cute little self again. Where are you at? I'll come. Maybe we'll get to come tomorrow. So I hope Lily will be there. Okay, so any questions, any more comments, anything whatsoever? Okay, so we will have part 3. We'll see how my voice is doing tomorrow. Tomorrow is Friday night. I'll see what the traffic is early on, because we do tend to stay open later at night because we have the horse and carriage rides going on, and we like to give them herbal teas late at night on Friday and Saturday night. So, oh, me! Oh, you have more questions? Janet, did I miss something? Remember, everybody, Janet is a hypnotherapist. We'll be bringing Janet in for hypnotherapy sessions once a month. So be sure and stay tuned for when that is going to transpire and develop. Anyway, everybody, just keep it real. Keep your eyes open, your third eye open, especially. Keep your positive thoughts out there. Keep your shields. Keep your daggers in your back pocket. They're imaginary daggers, but they're not imaginary. They're real. Keep them at hand with you. Keep your hearts back there. No, you ask who was still. Oh, who was still? See, I got sidetracked a little bit. Yeah, okay, yeah. Janet's still here. Anyway, I love you all. You all are so. Janet, I love you. Oh, thank you for bringing me back to my head. Anyway, yep. I don't want to go into too much more detail because there's a few more aspects to discuss on part 3. And like I said, tomorrow night I will try to come on here very early. If I have a lot of traffic, then it will be later, like tonight after we close, but sometimes we stay open till like 8 or 9 on Friday nights because we've been getting the local traffic and then the horse-drawn carriage. The weather's been great, so it's just really nice to stay open and accommodate to them. When nothing else is open, they can come in here and get some oxygen and some herbal tea, so that's really fun. So anyway, we will close the episode for tonight. And I just want to thank you all for tuning in, chiming in, and sharing this message with the world. Please share it all over. Share this message with everyone. Share all of our videos with everyone. And if you've just now come on here, keeps freezing up on my end. Yeah, mine was too. I don't know, something going on with the web sources. So anyway, you all remember that you are awesome. And you are amazing. You are BeaYOUtiful, and you are loved. Vanaka Vaka Levu for tuning in, and until we meet again, Morte.